James, David, Mooney, Tamar in that room. At the end of the show, Chrisean walked up to Tamar. Troy brought her out a cake. Tamar put her hands in the cake. She had a right hand full of cake and some cake in her mouth, and Chrisean came out and was like, "Where you going, sis? Gotta go on stage." And I'm looking like, huh? Like, what's happening? And Tamar like, the show is over. What do you mean? She said, I'm about to go on stage. And she's like, huh? You ain't been out? You haven't went out there already? Because she was supposed to go out during the twerk session. She hadn't been out. Chrisean hadn't been out. So I was like, come on, ladies, let's just take this in the dressing room. And in the dressing room, it was me, Tamar, and Chrisean. Tamar was trying to figure out why didn't Chrisean go out during the twerk session? Chrisean breaks down and starts crying. And I felt bad, and the Holy Ghost in me, because I carry it everywhere with me, I began to give her a hug and everything like that, because I like Chrisean. As the time went on, Chrisean was explaining that this happens to her all the time, and she felt some sort of way because she felt embarrassed. So Tamar is still asking, like, well, what happened? What happened? Why didn't she go out? And I'm like, shit, I'm trying to figure out what happened too. David and Mooney come in. Mooney was saying that Chrisean was not on the side of the stage, and when it was time for the twerk part, Mooney is a choreographer and he also does makeup. Mooney was saying Chrisean was not on the side of the stage. At this point, Chrisean is like, yes, I was on the side of the stage. I was there. And I was like, okay, and I'm trying to calm everybody down. Just let's do this a peaceful conversation because Chrisean is upset. She's very upset. And I'm like, okay. Then James comes in the room. So at this point, it's me, Chrisean, David, Mooney, Tamar, James. James comes in the room and notices that Chrisean is upset. By the mirror, Chrisean is on the right-hand side. James is right next to her. He was consoling her. And I was literally right next to James. And Tamar asking James, well, what happened? Why didn't Chrisean go out there during the twerk session? And James said, we was looking for her on the side of the stage, and she was not on the side of the stage. And Chrisean got very upset, and she was like, I was on the side of the stage. I was there. Where else would I go, man? You lying, like, that's cap. I was on the side of the stage. Like, I was there on the side of the stage. And James said, no, you wasn't. We called for you there. Chrisean said, say I wasn't there one more time. Say I wasn't there on the side of the stage one more time. James was like, I'm telling you, we was calling you and you bop, 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 bop. I'm like, oh, shit. Literally happened just like that. And here I am, like, this girl just hit this boy a couple of times with them big ass rings on her finger. I get Chrisean to the other side of the room. At this point, James' face is leaking with blood. Mooney and James, get her ass out of here. Da, 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 da. You know, I'm like, okay, everybody calm down. People trying to get in the door. And I'm stopping people from coming in the door. Troy was one of the people that I stopped from coming in the door. Tamar walks over to Chrisean. That is like, she said, that is like my blood brother. You cannot just go hitting my blood brother in his face. What is wrong with you? What's happening? All of this is going on. I got Chrisean out of the room when Bandcamp came in the room. I walked out of the room and I called the police. I went to the head of security at Novo and I asked them, I said, I need somebody to get up here right now. Somebody has just been assaulted. They asked me questions. They said, who? I said, James. I said, can you call the police? You know what Novo told me? Novo said they cannot call the police. I had to call the police. I went and called 911. You can call 911 or public records. You can call 911. You can check the records. Right after immediately happened, I called 911. It took the police over 2 hours to get to the Novo. I was not leaving until the police came. The police did come. A police report was reported. And for everybody to jump online to say something about Tamar is wild. Everybody say James is lying is wild.